Hello dears, how are you all?
Welcome to our YouTube channel Swapnaraj Story.
We brings a new interesting learning story. So please watch the video till the end.
Before starting the video, we request you that
If you are new in our channel, then please subscribe our YouTube channel.
to inspire us, please like the video and share with your friends that they can listen interesting learning stories.
Oh, let's enjoy. Think of the role of a teacher in a student's life.
Doesn't a teacher facilitate the learning of a pupil and develop skills in him/her?
Let's see. I will inform you.
I continued in this unpretentious situation for nearly a year. However, by being so long in the lowest form, I gained an immense advantage over the cleverer boys. They all went on to learn Latin and Greek and splendid things like that. But I was taught English. We were considered such dunces that we could learn only English. Mr. Somerville, a most delightful man, to whom my debt is great, was charged with the duty of teaching the stupidest boys the most disregarded thing, namely, to write mere English. He knew how to do it. He taught it as no one else has ever taught it. Not only did we learn English parsing thoroughly, but we also practiced continually English analysis. Mr. Somerville had a system of his own. He took a fairly long sentence and broke it up into its components by means of black, red, blue and green inks. Subject, verb, object, relative clauses, conditional clauses, conjunctive and disjunctive clauses. Each had its color and its bracket. It was a kind of drill. We did it almost daily. As I remained in the third, fourth 3 times as long as anyone else, I had 3 times as much of it. I learned it thoroughly. Thus I got into my bones the essential structure of the ordinary British sentence, which is a noble thing. And when in after years my schoolfellows who had won prizes and distinction for writing such beautiful Latin poetry and pithy Greek epigrams had to come down again to common English to earn their living or make their way, I did not feel myself at any disadvantage. Naturally, I am biased in favor of boys learning English. I would make them all learn English, and then I would let the clever ones learn Latin as an honor and Greek as a treat. But the only thing I would whip them for would be for not knowing English. I would whip them hard for that.
What's happened then? Aren't students at school fun-loving? Do young students play pranks with their schoolfellows?
Don't worry, dear. I will tell you everything.
I first went to Harrow in the summer term. The school possessed the biggest swimming bath I had ever seen. It was more like the bend of a river than a bath, and it had 2 bridges across it. Thither we used to repair for hours at a time and bask between our dips, eating enormous buns on the hot asphalt margin. Naturally, it was a good joke to come up behind some naked friend or even enemy and push him in. I made quite a habit of this with boys of my own size or less. One day when I had been no more than a month in the school, I saw a boy standing in a meditative posture wrapped in a towel on the very brink. He was no bigger than I was, so I thought him fair game. Coming stealthily behind, I pushed him in, holding on to his towel out of humanity so that it should not get wet. I was startled to see a furious face emerge from the foam, and a being evidently of enormous strength making its way by fierce strokes to the shore. I fled, but in vain. Swift as the wind my pursuer overtook me, seized me in a ferocious grip and hurled me into the deepest part of the pool. I soon scrambled out on the other side, and found myself surrounded by an agitated crowd of younger boys. "You're in for it," they said. "Do you know what you have done? It's a Mary, he's in the 6th form.
What's happened then?
He is head of his house, he is champion at gym, he has got his football colors."
Oh no.
They continued to recount his many titles to fame and reverence, and to dilate upon the awful retribution that would fall upon me. I was convulsed not only with terror, but with the guilt of sacrilege. How could I tell his rank when he was in a bath towel and so small? I determined to apologize immediately. I approached the potentate in lively trepidation. I'm very sorry, I said. I mistook you for a fourth form boy. You are so small. He did not seem at all placated by this, so I added in a most brilliant recovery, my father, who was a great man, is also small.
Oh really? It's so interesting. What's happened then?
At this he laughed, and, after some general remarks about my cheek, and how I had better be careful in the future, signified that the incident was closed.
Please like, share and subscribe our YouTube channel to stay connected with us.
To get the fastest notifications of our interesting videos, press the bell icon and on all notifications.
Bye bye, see you in the next video.